choose.
They own Apple.
Wait, China own Apple?
Yes. Facebook already breaking our privacy. You want something implanted in your brain? I don't speak for nobody else. I don't consider myself black.
Stop the podcast.
If we go to McDonald's and steal a French fry, we liable to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to impose nothing on nobody. That's just my opinion, period. So the thing with Twitter and all these progressive people that want to try to be the right person, you're trying to be the right person, so you're going there by the wrong way because you're trying to be right. Be your fucking self. But they say you're going to go to hell. Okay. Who's been to hell?
Dude,
just
spit all on my hands. Now I got COVID.
Exactly.
He literally spit on my hands. I got to do it. So where are you spiritually?
Where am I spiritually? I'm nowhere. I'm nowhere spiritually. I'm still trying to figure it out, Mo. Where are you?
So
but we done already had a fucking podcast before the podcast. What's up, Mo, bro?
What's up, Jon Jon?
Oh, you heard of that one? I like.
Sounds good.
So,
this is the Amon podcast.
Shout out to Amon.
We did it.
I'm his guest here. He
wait, Jon Jon. I'm gonna
go ahead.
Gotta simmer in this moment. It's so beautiful.
Shout out to Mo. Fuck that nigga. Simmer in the moment. Nigga, Mo set this shit up. We in his shop.
We have Cam as the moderator.
We got Cam.
We still haven't figured out.
Shout out to my girlfriend in the background. My nigga Amy. Shout out to my nigga Cam, aka Pineapple Sunflower. Shout out to my nigga Mo Amon, the man who got all this stuff together. You know, and it's just brilliant. And during the time,
wait, Jon Jon. Okay, tell everybody who you are.
I'm Jon Jon. I'm Mo's friend for about, I guess, around 10 years. I don't know. But I'm very appreciative to have people like him around me. He did a lot for me and still is inadvertently. And he set up this podcast for us to talk and just get our point across. And I appreciate it. We in his tattoo shop, his own business. This is an entrepreneur right here.
The Paper Spider Studio.
I told him about his Coinbase. He forgot about it. I reminded him of
Coinbase.
I reminded you about your Bitcoins, nigga.
And then I looked into it and I had some Bitcoin. I didn't have a Bitcoin. I had some Bitcoin.
We all had, nigga, you don't have that much money to buy Bitcoin. You're not gonna waste that. You invest in yourself. And you put a little small investment.
Well, wait. Tell everybody. I mean, like a little bit of your history, like what who you are, what you like, so people can be like, hey, I want to listen to this dumbass or not.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck Mo, but I love him, so I don't know if I'm fucking him or not. But I love technology. I love Pokemon.
A tech wizard. He's a Pokemon trainer.
I love people opinions. I love getting outlook on everything. I love to be an optimist.
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, like maybe we could fly one day with the right technology, but they can go hand in hand. Main thing, I make sure when I wake up in the morning, I appreciate waking up. Like, damn, God gave me another, whoever God is. Because everybody wants to say they know God. I don't know who the fuck God is. I just know it's something that got us keep going, and I appreciate that. I'm not finna be the one to, put a title on it. Oh, that's like you playing God. I didn't make this shit. I just woke up in this shit. Like, what the fuck is all this? And I'm at a podcast right now. So I'm blessed to be around, have friends like Mo, my baby Amy, My nigga Sunflower Pineapple, aka
Cam.
You hear me? So, and that's me, but I have a lot of flaws or whatever, but
as we
who
all
doesn't?
And for everyone who doesn't know who I am Mo Amon. I'm a tattoo artist for 12 years. Actor, I've been acting for 5 years. As a human all my life.
As a human. You're not a human, Mo, but go ahead.
I am a spirit. I'm a soul.
We just have these beautiful bodies. But go
beautiful. Ahead. We meat pilots.
Meat bags.
Meat bags.
Yes, we are
meat bags. Meat pilots.
We're walking flesh.
Walking flesh and microorganisms. What else? I'm a tattoo artist. Well, now I'm a podcaster. At this very moment, is that how it works? When do you become something? The moment you do it? I'm a podcaster now. Can I put that to my?
Yeah.
The moment you think about it.
No, Mo.
Technological. I'm gonna let you handle that.
You did this. You did this right here. The setup. You got a 360 camera, and I know the trend is
not recording.
I know the trend. Everybody doing podcasts, but we've had this in the making, and hopefully somebody give a fuck about hearing our voice. But it's just something we just doing
into the universe. We're literally manifesting right now just from being here at this moment.
It's very powerful. It's a very powerful moment, and it's so subtle, and yet it's still something that's very significant in our lives that we have done. And thank you again, Mo, because I always wanted to try this stuff, but you made the means of making it happen. So
you're very welcome, Jon Jon.
Yeah, and I'm belching on the mic. I'm getting fucked up.
I'm saving my look how long we waited. All my ice inside my fancy.
Yeah, not drinking raw. You fucking asshole.
I'm gonna wait a little bit before I start.
Go ahead. I'll put it back in the thingy for you.
Thank you, Jon Jon. Wait, no, you gotta do it. I got a second cup in there. Go ahead.
Okay.
No,
oh
boom.
my God!
See, look at me.
This
Put it back
motherfucker
in.
here. I say the trifecta. What's the double factor? All right. What's a way of saying that? The Mo factor. All right. So, I mean, how you feel about just having everything set up and not knowing what the fuck we doing?
I came into this. I was nervous for the last week because I was thinking, oh, anything can happen. Mostly I was thinking about the technological side. I was just thinking that anything could just break or anything. All those different things that kind of hinder us from, I think, starting things off. I think just the starting of something is just the biggest.
That's the hardest part.
The hardest part to do. So I think I'm happy that I started it. I can say that I did it.
Low key, that was somewhat inspirational, and
just like I said, wake up, Jon Jon, do no fucking 20 push-ups.
Right.
2 days ago, he was like, man, I haven't been exercising. I'm wake the fuck up and do those 20 push-ups. Just do it. I said, just do 20, because once you start, you're gonna want to do more usually. Let's see.
Nah.
You want to keep going.
Usually I get drunk and shit and be like, oh, I get inspired, hit 100.
But that's just when you energy.
It's a false confidence.
It's a false confidence. It's a
false confidence.
Because drinking push you to a certain vibration, that makes you feel.
Not to say I'm in AA class, but I mean, this is a good perspective because, nigga, I'll do 100 that day after I'm fucked up. When I'm sober, I'm not doing shit.
Right.
Exactly. But I'm just happy to have friends like you around. It's just so amazing, and you push yourself. You always push yourself. I always see you pushing yourself to do something else while you're still trying to push yourself higher to do the other things you already been doing. I do tattoos like you. Not at your caliber.
I'm a lot better.
You are.
Like 1,000 times better.
Yeah. No, he is. And it's just, I just appreciate that because only I can get 1,000 times better.
If my own horn and shit.
You know, yeah, no, he can be Mr. Arrogant asshole here.
I worked for it, damn it.
Nah, you did a lot, man. I seen you work for it. I didn't know you started out when you did that dragon on my arm. I'm gonna
put this on the thing so I can.
Yeah, Mo. You can actually hear it.
You hear that, Cam? Oh, Cam don't.
Well, we gonna have to.
Everybody did you?
Whatever. But I definitely got to honor him. Like he made this shit happen. But we still gonna get lit though.
How was your? We're in 2021. If anyone is still in the past, somehow.
I'm gonna drink some of his shit.
Come on, no. Come on, John.
I ain't put my mouth on it. Fuck Mo. I love.
He put the bottle in his mouth. I ain't put my mouth on.
Look, I think they like saying mouth and something being put in it.
So how was your 2020? Like,
it was actually good. Just I'm not gonna go into detail.
Go too far into detail.
I'm not going into detail, but I'm blessed. That's all I can say, and it's not because of the stimulus.
Everything's about the stimulus.
No, well, I mean, everybody trying to stimulate themselves.
People stimulate each
Yeah, I beat my meat every day. Like that's a stimulus. That's a stimulus check. When I bust a nut and I beat my meat, I'm stimulating my dick. That's a stimulus.
Because you jiggle it a little bit.
Jiggling a little bit.
Yeah,
you got me thinking I'm talking about my dick.
He's trying to stimulate the microphone. It's already stimulated. I brought it that way. Don't worry about it.
I love that one. Oh my fucking God.
Okay, so wait. When did we go into the first the lockdown or whatever?
In March,
March,
April,
it was like 14, 12 or some shit like that. What do you think soon that happened?
She looking it up. Let's see.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Yeah. How did you feel as soon as that happened? Like, what was your first thoughts?
Bro, I actually, before I even knew about coronavirus, you can believe me or you don't, I was waking up in the middle of the night not breathing. Like I took a bunch of fucking NyQuil or Dayquil, whatever. We had NyQuil and Dayquil. I was drinking that shit by like
March night.
Before that, right after Mardi Gras, when that shit died down, and before all this coronavirus stuff came about. Excuse me.
Wait, before you do it, Cam, can you look up when was COVID-19 first? Try to see if you can see when it was first talked about. No, first.
It was November 2019.
That's when it was first talked about?
Yeah, that was when it was not in the States. And then by the time March hit, that shit came through. So
and people had COVID. People had to have COVID during the parades. We went to
one of my clients was telling me that.
Mm-hmm.
So what COVID was for us in March, it was for China in November.
Yeah.
October, November. So they were in their uproar before 2020.
It wasn't that mainstream during that time.
It was Americans.
It hit 2020.
Yeah, we was looking at them
but COVID started.
What are y'all doing?
Why do you think they called it COVID-19? It started 2019.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, what is this, COVID 2021? I don't whatever.
It's about to be a good 2 years.
But dude, I literally think I had COVID because
what was your symptoms?
My symptoms was waking up in the fucking middle of the night I woke up in the middle of the night not breathing, and I had to take NyQuil
with a pillow trying to kill you. He spit all on my hands. Now I got COVID.
Exactly.
He literally spit on my hands. I got COVID.
Well, you should be immune because you would put the pillow over my face. I should have spit on your ass when you was doing that shit. But anyway, you fucking asshole.
Okay, you was waking up breathing. Is that the first time that ever happened?
Yes. I never had nothing.
That is weird.
I never had, and that's so weird. and I took a COVID test in May.
Not from the Dollar Tree?
No.
Okay.
They don't have the no, you know.
Okay.
Moderna and Pfizer and Johnson and Johnson. No, they didn't, you know, make the
you
COVID,
took the COVID
test,
test and what happened?
and I passed.
You passed the test.
And so I was
Good
like,
job.
I got immune to it.
American education right there.
Fuck you.
When he said he passed the test, does that
No,
mean
that
he had
means
it?
well, he was positive or negative.
I was negative of everything.
Okay,
But
he took more than a COVID test. That boy took
the symptoms I had was like dire. Like I was when before I took the COVID test, dude,
Boy,
I
like
was
hemorrhoids.
I felt like I was about to die. I might have hemorrhoids too, but I was about to die. Like it felt like I was gonna. I know it's not serious right now.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Dude, my eyes was bulging out. Dude, it was like I felt like I was gonna die.
Wait, before I'm taking my test. Go ahead.
He's getting uncomfortable. He's good. He's like,
When Jon Jon took the test, a lot of people were getting false negatives. So the test wasn't strong.
Oh, wasn't positive.
no. You're very accurate with that. So I could have been a false. I could have had COVID. I still can have COVID right now. Then, if that's the fucking case,
It was a false negative, but
I took. No, I did good. But before, just the whole part that fuck with my head is like, before they even talk about COVID, I thought I was about to die. Waking up, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Now you got COVID. And I started feeling better after that. Like, what the fuck? It's just
Wait, when
like,
you started feeling better? What you talking about?
after they told us that we have COVID.
Oh, they say you had COVID? Oh, you just saying COVID was about
When it became mainstream.
You just felt better. No, let me tell you the craziest thing.
Go ahead.
When I first went into my house, I was getting fevers the first like 2 weeks in my quarantine. But I was.
Did you go anywhere for Mardi Gras?
No, I didn't have COVID. I was taking a lot of ginger. That could have gave me like. It makes you see. I was getting fevers because I was taking. I was trying to protect myself. Look how crazy I thought. They were saying that it was. They were saying that it was airborne. So I thought it was going through my window. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, COVID came through my window. Like,
boy, lower his blinds.
COVID like the Santa Claus. Like I was like,
oh my god!
I thought it was like
COVID
really,
coming down your chimney. Like
I was like,
ginger intake at the same time.
huh? In my tea.
Your tea, so you were putting it in your
my tea.
But ginger is very good for you.
Is it? No, it is. But yeah, I was taking every time I would.
So it was like the poppy seed effect. Like
yeah.
when
But
you
also look, this is the crazy thing. When I would go outside, when I came back home, I would feel weird. I would have I would feel hotter. Just from going out, just to go to the grocery store. How much ginger
was you
No,
fucking
this
taking?
was taking out the ginger and everything. Just going outside when it first began.
So
it was like a mental thing.
It was, but I don't think. I think I really had COVID.
You probably did.
I think I had COVID 35. Like I don't know what the fuck, son. Dude, I was waking up and I literally couldn't breathe. It was like mucus in my lungs, this and that. And you know I was drinking. I just drunk my bitch roommate's NyQuil. I was drinking the NyQuil.
Who's?
The girl I was fucking with, her roommate's NyQuil.
Okay.
And
NyQuil is not good for you, but okay.
I mean, it helped. I'm telling you, it suppressed my lungs.
Yeah, it's gonna help you through the process.
And I'm talking about when I was about to go to sleep, it helped. And that's so disturbing. And then when I did more research, like, they've been mentioning COVID, even though we talked about this last year. Everybody talked about this, how they put COVID on the back of Lysol, how that been there.
Yeah,
is that the 19th strand of COVID? Or did it start in 2019?
They have different versions of COVID.
All right, prior. What version of COVID we're affected by?
Look up the different types of COVID. It's they had one in the fucking. They have different kinds of COVID.
I mean, it's influenza. It's basically flu. It's flu. Like people die from the flu every year. So it's like they putting this COVID on the flu. That's like when you go to some conspiracy shit, like, oh, everybody's dying. It's like niggas could be dying from the flu. Like who you know personally that died from COVID that you never met physically.
I don't know anyone that died from COVID, but I know people who got COVID.
Up through third person.
No,
Like-
I know people who got COVID. Like I see them face to face.
Oh,
who had
okay.
COVID. No, I didn't know. I wasn't around them while they had. Well,
Yeah,
not like this, but from a distance. I was by.
So,
I was looking.
So you learned they
I
had
was like-
COVID from 6 feet away.
Yeah, I was making sure I was far away from them. Of course, I don't have COVID.
I haven't.
Okay, I believe you.
Fuck yeah.
we like. I believe. I don't believe you. Fuck.
Like, what the fuck? You don't
have
know
COVID right now.
Some people have COVID and don't even.
You don't get symptoms all
Exactly.
the time.
That shit like chlamydia.
I guess. Yeah.
No, I had
of the lungs.
I got chlamydia before,
Did you?
and
really?
that shit, yes,
What it did to you?
nothing like COVID. But when I didn't know I didn't have COVID, it's so weird. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't know
You don't know until you did.
until you go to the fucking doctor, nigga. Shit. Yeah, drink that shit, motherfucker. Drink that
I-
COVID.
He already spit in my drink. Fuck. Fuck else I would do. Fuck.
But like, what's the 19 for? Like, what the fuck is that to
19?
make it
19
more?
is
No,
the
it's the
year.
COVID.
It's 19 years old.
Huh?
I don't think it's the 19
Six-
strain.
It's either.
Oh no! It's the year.
That's
It's the year.
It's the year.
19 is.
See, we was.
it has
you
been
was talking about that.
established. It's for the
It's the
year.
year. See,
So what is
six
it?
fans. Look, see.
All right, so niggas that got COVID now, it's COVID 21.
No, it's still 19. It's
the
that certain
virus-
brand.
the
We branding this shit.
Stop.
All right,
It's a brand.
so you know how the stock market, like they say Johnson and Johnson got the best outcome with fighting the COVID, beating the curve, whatever.
Okay.
So they got Moderna, Pfizer, and Johnson and Johnson.
These are the vaccines.
pharmaceutical companies that got enough to distribute the vaccine.
Okay.
And they say Johnson, they used the, I'm not sure, but they used other vaccines before,
Right.
and now I'm just hearing about Johnson and Johnson. I'm just like, oh wow. But
Who do you think? Who do you have your
mm,
bets on?
just like
Wait. Before we do that, how many strands of SARS C that's COVID?
I think
The
this-
6
they're
strands of.
different.
Yeah. See, SARS is COVID.
Oh, so it's not
That's what I'm
influenza.
saying. Yes, SARS is
No,
COVID.
it's not-
So it's like flu mixed with SARS.
Well, if like
What
they
is
say,
SARS?
wait,
What is SARS?
right. But if they said this was made in a lab, supposedly, this is conspiracy shit.
Well,
we're
yeah,
not
in
talking
China.
Supposedly, allegedly.
You know, China own
a lot of shit.
yes, and we
They
we
own
down.
my
we down-
shoes,
They
fuck.
own Apple.
No, they don't own my shoes.
They own Apple.
Wait, China own Apple?
Yes,
How you know-
inadvertently.
wait.
Inadvertently.
You talking kind of loud. I don't know if it's
Oh,
okay.
I'm always
Yeah, you
out.
good,
All
yeah.
right, that's better. All right.
I might. I can when I do that. I might.
Yeah,
turn your
adjust
thing
it because
shit
you know
down.
I'm
No, I
big
think
ass
our
mouth.
shit is together, but it's okay.
All right. China own Apple, and the reason why I
Wow.
say that because
Wait, allegedly, China. owns
allegedly, we got to
Apple.
fact check
Because
that.
we got to make sure that.
But
it's
this
not
is
like
my own
conspiracy
theory. Okay,
based. Okay.
where they make iPhones at?
They make iPhones in China. They make most of the parts in China.
Exactly. Sichuan, you go.
Be careful with that. Because you can hear it. You can hear the sound. You
Mm.
touch it through it.
Okay.
It's okay.
So they manufacture that. They manufacture everything.
That's
in
why
China.
it's a
They just-
$1,000 phone and not a $25,000 phone. If it was made in America, it would be like
Apple iPhones are
25,000.
already made in the US.
Whoa, what?
What?
They have a lot of different.
Not
component
China,
stations
Bloom,
in
but-
China. So it seems like it's manufactured. In
No.
Maybe parts of them.
No.
parts of
When
it.
they come up with how it's built, the designers and the engineers,
Mhm.
they come up with that in the U.S.
Okay, right.
But they send that off to China to Foxconn, and they build the parts.
Come on, I can.
They build the parts.
Okay,
like,
that's
they-
what I'm saying.
they-
It's built in China. Yeah.
It's
But-
actually made, literally made in
in
China,
China.
and they get shipped back.
That's what I'm
But
talking, right.
but I could be wrong. That's just
Mike,
that's
you can
my
look-
theory.
look a little deeper into it,
may
because-
it may definitely be different for
Yeah, like they R&D,
'Cause
research and
I'm sure
development.
if iPhones are made here, they would be like it would you would be buying a $10,000 phone. You have to pay $10,000 for a phone.
No, you will have to pay less.
No, if it was made in US,
Yes, you will have to pay less.
no. Listen,
It's the,
they have slave labor and shit in China.
If it was made in US,
It's less money to make it. That's what I'm saying.
you
US
are
people
so
want more
right.
money. That's why they
The
don't make
cost
shit in
of
China.
labor. Yeah, it's
That's why
crazy.
everything is made in
It's
China.
crazy how stuff is less for you to produce to get it shipped and shipped back
Then
instead
to
of
make
make
it everything here.
domestically.
Exactly.
Because our cost of labor to make
Yeah,
that
so
stuff, it would now be $2.
$2,000 an hour, whatever you want.
And you know they got the room. Well, these was old rumors.
Oh, and the
People was killing
material,
themselves.
the materials. Yeah, people were jumping out.
Jumping out. They got nets in Foxconn
Right.
because Foxconn just don't make iPhone
Allegedly,
parts. Allegedly, yeah.
There are people that are jumping off of whoever this. What is Fox? I don't know.
Foxconn is like a factory that make parts for mostly phones, or that's the best way I can describe it. But for like technology and stuff. So, but the main output is iPhones and stuff. Like Foxconn, they are known for making iPhones. You heard about in India how people was starting to riot because they wasn't getting paid their wages because they wages. Yeah, they made a new factory in India. That's a new market. For shit
because India is supposed to be. I've been listening to some stuff, but India is supposed to be one of the fastest growing.
India is the next China,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
They have materials and they have people who want to work and all that type of stuff.
A lot of population
growth and stuff like that. But a lot of people supposedly don't want to invest in India because supposedly the people are kind of like pushing them out. Some of the people are like against I guess people coming from other places and trying to do these different things inside of it. 3 minutes?
3 minutes. All right. Yeah.
So we got 3 minutes. Okay. So
I need to take a piss too.
But, okay, everyone, we're gonna go on a break. And we're gonna take a piss break / break because we gotta do some technical stuff.
My nigga.
All right, we're back. We from our smoke, piss, drink break, everything in between.
Yeah, I need to not be too
Wait, John,
close
what
to
you
the
were
mic.
saying about you proud of me and stuff?
No, I'm proud of you.
Suck my dick for
you came. Fuck you. No, I'm not gonna say nothing. No, not figuratively. Not nothing. I'm not about to suck your dick.
Go. Okay, at least.
No, I'm about to praise you as a friend of mine. Okay, you can feel yourself all you want to, but you came a long way. You started off apprenticing at Task Shop. You got your own shop now. You're doing your podcast. You do acting. You go to acting class. You set all this stuff up, and it's like you taking after your dad. Like it's beautiful, bro. I don't know how to put it, but if that's good enough, then fuck it, take it.
Thank you, Jon Jon.
You're welcome, my nigga. Thank you for having me here.
No problem. What was we talking? We was talking about Foxconn.
We was Foxconn, China, building iPhones.
For iPhones and like where exactly that comes from. And we learned today that.
See what we learned today.
We learned today that it's manufactured in China, but the ideas and
it's manufactured in U.S. The ideas and the R&D.
Well, of course, yeah.
The research when they come up with the schematics. Like, you know how powerful the new M1 chips are?
What are M1 chips?
The M1 chips is basically the mobile processors. All right.
That isn't, explain it.
They got iPads and iPhones. The iMacs and the MacBooks use Intel processors. Ever since you can fact check that shit, but for the most part, iPads and iPhones, that was Apple making those processors. Now they're making their own processors for the MacBooks.
Who? Apple?
Apple.
You sent
They
okay.
they well, it's so crazy how this stuff works because they give them a schematic of how the processor is made. But I don't know no American company that actually physically manufacture processors. We don't make processors. We leave that up to China. We leave that up to Japan.
Okay. Like the main source of that's the brain of the computer, of the phone, basically, for the most.
Of course.
At least it pushes it.
Mm-hmm.
We don't make that. China makes that. Is that what you're saying?
No. We made it.
We made it.
We made
We
it.
blueprinted it.
We blueprinted it. Very good. There we go. We set out that blueprint, and then we sent that to Foxconn in China.
They put the pieces together
and they mass produce it.
Right, because they have the material.
They have the materials and all that.
And stuff, and they got the people that are going to put it together.
And they have the people that put it together for a very low price.
For a very low price.
For us to get it shipped, it's so crazy. Like it's cheaper to get something manufactured in a whole nother country and then shipped back to America
than just to make it here.
Because the cost of the people in America, like we not gonna work for like $3 an hour.
Right.
So
I think there's like lowers some places, like cents and stuff.
But
10 cents an hour.
And we didn't heard. No, it's not that low. 10 cents an hour.
How much is
that's like jailhouse type
what's the
shit.
lowers in slave labor?
No, that's like, and they got the communist shit. You ever watch that you ever watch Black Mirror?
I saw a few episodes. I saw when it was the dude was fucking each other inside a video game. Some of that. When we watched, me and
I'm not done. I'm not.
Me and you watched together.
Well, it was with a bunch.
The story gets worse.
I don't even think it's gonna sound better.
It's not gonna sound.
Because it was with a bunch of other guys.
But it wasn't.
I had my bitch was there, so whatever. But
this dude lying on the podcast.
My girlfriend wasn't there.
No.
Monica wasn't there when we watched that.
Wait, I'm trying to remember.
Boy, don't play with me.
I wish I had an invisible girlfriend there, cause that shit was awkward.
Nah, you gay. But anyway,
that shit was so awkward. I was like, we really leaving? Like we like striper.
No, that was I love that episode. But it's very disturbing. It's very
disturbing.
It's very
but it makes
divisive.
That's Black Mirror makes you think or whatever like that. Didn't the creator say that he wasn't gonna make it in 2020 because he said something like, "Oh, life already Black Mirror right now." So he was like, "Let's not make this shit."
The scariest part, because I'm waiting on the next season of Black Mirror.
I think it's coming.
And it's like we already living in that. We got VR. He had one episode where he was like in this crazy shit, but it's like in CES, the Consumer Electronics Show.
That's your phone? It could be mine.
It might be mine. You can put contacts in your eyes and see a whole nother,
a whole nother world. Like VR. Wait, whose song is making this right now?
Yeah. Nah. So you got to look that up. I don't know what company or whatever, but I just know VR contact lenses. So you can just type that in. But
I don't think that's coming in like 10 years or something.
Yeah, no, for consumer.
But Elon Musk working on putting the chip in your brain or whatever so that you can connect directly
I seen that shit 10 years ago.
Are you gonna do that shit? Like if it's
hell
like,
no.
I mean, the next 5 years is definitely gonna come out
if it's more practical to where you can wear
practical.
Practical is when you can wear a hat.
You want it outside of yourself. You don't want it.
I don't want that implanted. Would you want something implanted in your brain to fucking communicate with?
So you're misogynist, basically. You're trying to tell me.
I mean, I could be, yes.
No, but okay. So tell me what. So you want it practically where you take it and you put it on your head like a helmet.
Yes, that's way less.
Like almost like Google glasses, but just more.
Do you want? You know what they did to the pigs?
I don't want nothing in my.
No, I'm gonna let you know what they did.
Show me what they did.
They carved out a part of their skull and implanted fucking.
They did some
fiber
shit to
optic
rats.
shit, and so they can read the pig's brain signals
Mm-hmm.
in a live stream or whatever. So, do you want that as a human being? You want people to read?
No,
Facebook already breaking our privacy. You want something implanted in your brain that you have to get? They are getting there, but that's gonna take 20 years from now. Uber 2023, they're gonna have drones and autonomous cars,
just like in like video games.
But they just testing that in San Francisco, just like what they did with
like stuff is delivering your food and stuff like that, pizza and all that type of stuff.
Remember Pokemon Go?
Yeah,
that started in San Francisco.
I remember. Yeah,
is
that
Silicon Valley?
Silicon Valley.
Yeah, that's what the major tech companies in America, whatever, blase. These people, Japan and China, they are ahead of us.
Yeah, they always been ahead.
They
was talking about like they was doing the FaceTime and shit like fucking
with flip phones.
Yeah, like
you remember?
It was crazy.
You ever saw Tokyo Drift?
Yeah,
and you remember when they was looking in their phones at the last thing, and it was like watching a person drive down the hill.
Yeah, I think I do remember that.
Yeah,
that shit wild. They're so ahead of us.
Yes, but we refine it and make it more practical.
Oh, because we
marketable. That's what stuff
we make it right. Because we want convenience in America too.
Exactly.
The consumerism tactics that we have here are different. People are attracted to stuff that look good. They don't care if it look good.
They technical.
Yeah.
They already know what the fuck they getting. They look into that. We don't. We just zombies in America.
Right.
Like,
everything is just what can help me at this moment.
But you don't question what's behind everything. You just like,
we like, but just like the people we talking about, we want to be environmental and all this stuff.
Environmentally friendly.
Like, and we talking about we don't want to like do just like we was talking about the slave labor. Like, what's the lowest wage?
I think it was $3.60 last year, but that was in 2017. So
well, it could be $5. They ain't worse than jail. Them niggas get 5 cents.
They're right.
For chopping trees. I was
thinking about jail. Let's talk
but that's
about
still. Would you work $3?
Fuck no.
To make an iPhone? Would you work $3 an hour to make iPhone?
You know how many
I wouldn't.
You know how many hours they work?
I would take a shit.
They work 12 hours for that, and it's a lot of money in China, but it's not for like the extravagant shit. So everything just India is an open market.
Let's what's the jail? What's the labor? Oh my god!
Let's look up the labor.
Cent? You a real slave in jail.
Well, that's the point of jail. We in Louisiana. What's the main profit in Louisiana? The imports from the Mississippi and niggas in jail. You can look at. I'm not even saying necessarily niggas, like as in black people to use that, but people in jail.
60% black people.
And that goes with that too. So it's a stereotype too, because majority rules. So it's crazy, and it's like how you offset that. How like, all right, we not jail people.
What are jail people?
People in jail.
Okay, people in jail. Okay.
No, people that have been in jail.
Oh, you've been in jail?
A few.
Well, you haven't been in prison. You've been in jail.
No, there you go. That's what I want to hear.
Okay, we're not prison people. But
that's scary because I'm getting close to prison.
That's what we're trying to do.
You know what I'm saying? I brought you
here so that we can get you farther away from prison.
Let's start this AA class. Let me stop. But yeah. Niggas. Some people.
So what are we gonna do about this, Jon Jon?
What are we gonna do about this?
What can we do to make this better right now, tomorrow? Specifically,
abide by.
And black
we gotta abide by the rules of our society that they implement.
What? Well, you might be right. Okay, wait.
Tell me
Tell
me how I'm not
bad.
right.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
If we go to McDonald's and steal a French fry, we liable. go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Like if we was I'm gonna put it more. That was too ridiculous, but that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't just go to McDonald's and like, oh, we got to order that shit. What if we go behind the counter and this and that? We just got to follow the rules of the nation.
Okay. What about people in,
that was a bad analogy.
No, but it makes sense. It kind of, I see where you're trying to get to.
Yeah.
What about people just like, we can't
just do anything. We can't just do anything.
Well, people who listen don't know.
We can do less in China.
Wait, let's talk about where we came from. Let's start there.
All right, go ahead. You started. Go ahead.
All right. So I was born and raised. Most people who probably watch it don't know. I was born and raised here in New Orleans. I lived in different parts of the city. I lived uptown, downtown. I lived in Metairie. I lived in a big portion of my childhood. I lived on the West Bank, but I was still going to like high school in different areas. So I was basically everywhere. So I've seen a little bit of everything. But what I'm saying is we have seen, like, our cousins, our brothers, our sisters, people we know were in that lifestyle. So we saw the reasons why people did what they did. I think maybe that's the point. I'm trying to say that even though we haven't done those things, I haven't sold drugs or anything like that.
Okay.
You haven't, as what I know. But what I'm saying is that we know why the people who do those things. So I'm saying it's like,
don't say we know.
At least we know the people that we know why did it.
Why you think they did it then? Since we know,
because the system is fucked up, like the education system and everything. That's what I'm.
So it's a way of them finding a way to profit.
And by any
to
means
progress in life,
right?
Yes.
By any means necessary. If you don't have,
if you're
not the smartest person,
I agree with
you're
that.
not the whatever. You're gonna say, "Oh, fuck school," the teachers,
now,
whatever.
This is where I have the gripe with America. Like, from how the story goes, I wasn't there. You took slaves from Africa, whatever, and you killed off Indians and took their land. You came from Britain and plotted your land, and then you became independent from Britain. You fought against Britain because y'all found, but y'all had to force that shit. It wasn't like a fucking peace treaty.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
You Thanksgiving, like everything we get is from another country.
Okay.
Every holiday we represent is from another country, and we just represent it in our light.
Yeah, America is like a amalgamation of different things. So I think to some extent we're as Americans, we black, but we still Americans. We have to get past this like this whole, I don't know what to call it, like this idea that like we're black, we have a culture, but even as black Americans, we don't really have a culture if you really think about it. Like we have a culture made up of this current, how many years we fucking been here? I'm saying we don't take on African cultures. We don't take on Jamaican.
Why you think Africans hate African Americans?
Right? Because they like.
But we both black. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We have to create
black
a new culture, or we have to. What our culture is made up is to be totally honest, they have a lot of negativity involved in it. Even though they have a lot of soul and energy inside of it, we have to create a new structure. That's what I'm saying. I think that creating a new structure is going to
That's what I'm saying. No, I can't. And that's the thing with me. I don't speak for nobody else. I don't consider myself black.
Stop the podcast.
I want to know where this come from.
Okay, no, go ahead. I know. I think I know where you're going. Go ahead. Okay.
Somebody else told you was a black person. Somebody else told you was white.
No, I know. I understand.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
that's like a context.
If we talking about a context.
Don't tell me I'm black. I'm not none of that shit.
Right.
I'm not, and that's what people.
Like we're energy, human. We're energy. We're human.
Yeah.
This is just we specify more and more.
No, but we need that. No,
we need the specification.
I come from black culture. I come from black people.
Heritage,
what's considered that to distinguish, so you can know what's different
where I was, and
as
what's
a pinpoint.
Pinpoint. Because people want to categorize everything.
Exactly. And you have to categorize stuff to get the differences and to get an even outcome or whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. But I don't believe at the end of the day, that comes with titles.
Right.
I'm not none of this shit the Bible tell me, what a nigga tell me in the street, what that shit, oh, you black, you need to care about this. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Right.
Because you think you black because that's what a nigga told you. A nigga told you was black. I'm just Jon Jon.
Right. But wait. But this why I think that's just where we differ into extent.
Go ahead.
Now that I do understand, I get.
I know you do. Go ahead.
Because we have kind of talked about similar, like yeah, I see myself as like a spirit, like an energy. I don't. Most time when I talk to people, I rarely even see that.
I already know what you're about to say, but go ahead.
Whatever like that. But at the same time, we do have to recognize how other people look at us so that we can say, where is my grounds in this physical world? Because we live in this imperfect world.
That's where I come in. And when they use it is a tool to distinguish certain cultures and races to understand a cultural background. I understand that. Mm-hmm. But none of that shit matters at the end of the day. Well, you gonna be a good person or you not.
Yeah.
Like everybody gets so convoluted. Like that's why the only person, a racist person is a person that considers themselves a race.
Right.
I don't consider myself a race. Mm-hmm. I consider myself
okay. Wait, but what human. About right? But how much do you think that helps the specific race, like your? At least what you are genetically.
I don't care if it helps.
Right. Okay. So it's just like, so I'm saying like, okay, let's say.
It don't matter. Everybody going to choose what they choose. It don't, I don't have to set forth or something, a fucking document like, oh, we are everything. Or, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You got to know that for your fucking self. And that's the genuine people.
Right.
Like
I agree with that.
You get what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me you this and that.
No, I'm saying, okay, but what about the
by you saying that, you're dividing yourself from other people.
Agreed. But what about the plight of the specific people? Like let's say let's say your son grew up and he becomes like some type of activist and fighting for something specific, like
he need to know where he come from. He need to know his origin. That's the same fucking the argument they have about Jesus. Is Jesus white or is he black? If people knew what Jesus really was,
then they'd be able to categorize it.
And they'll have a better outlook of themselves.
Because everybody need to leverage a certain point to say, this is what I am based on.
And I'm happy that you said that because you helped me with my observation. I don't want no leverage. I'm just is. I don't give a fuck what color Jesus is. Them white people, they gonna whitewash everything. I don't give a fuck about that. That's their choice.
Right.
You gotta know in yourself who you are. Not what the fuck Jesus is. Not what the fuck if you black or white. As the person you are. Because you can be black and be fucked up just as fucked as, that's just that's typical shit. That's easy to measure. So who are you as a person? Because some of us are mixed with other shit too.
Right, yeah.
So that doesn't matter. And the race shit just caused more divide.
Agreed.
And people want to separate themselves to be a part of something. Right. I'm not a part of none of this shit.
Separate yourself to be a part of something. That makes sense.
And this is, you know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about being a part of something. Stop worrying about.
So you saying that I'm saying like, and I don't want to like, so your idea of making, let's say like if we was trying to make, I guess,
a better place, a better life,
is for everyone to consider themselves just completely an individual outside of any type of race. It's just I am what I am. And that's it. That is, it don't matter.
Yes.
But that's in a perfect world, but in our world, there's a nuance, there's a gradient of people.
But I don't care about that. But I don't care about that. I don't care about what the nuances, because that's something that another person created. That's how another person read the Bible and all these other religions. Some person wrote that. You got to go by what you really believe in. And that's what people go by.
But some people really believe that. They're like, I am black, or I am white, or I am Asian, or I am this.
They have the right to believe that.
But what, okay, so.
I'm not trying to change nobody. I'm just going to go by what I believe in. And you just got to accept that. Just I accept, oh, you believe this and that. That's it. Like, don't. But when you try to impose shit, I'm not trying to impose nothing on nobody. That's just my opinion, period. So the thing with Twitter and all these progressive people that want to try to be the right person, you're trying to be the right person, so you're going there by the wrong way because you're trying to be right. Be your fucking self. You trying to make everything good for everybody else. When really, you just got to be good. Don't try to worry about the other person. Be good. Be a good person. Don't try to impose, oh, you fat shaming me. You doing this and that. And you gonna complain about it because this person don't agree with what you saying. Nobody's gonna agree ultimately on who you are. You just gotta be who you are. Okay. You gotta be who you are, man.
What if let's say tomorrow something, let's say God forbid, you go to prison for something you didn't do.
All right.
What would you do then? You have 3 minutes to talk about this.
God forbid.
Let's say if something you didn't do.
I do nothing wrong.
You know you didn't do nothing wrong, but you go to prison. You have to do slave labor.
Slave labor.
0.3.
I'm gonna find a way to kill myself unlethally.
You gonna kill yourself?
Yeah.
Why?
So if I know I ain't do nothing wrong, if I don't have nothing else to,
let's say it's 10 years. That's not that long. You still.
But that's not that long to you. See what you just did? It's not that long.
Yeah, to me.
Exactly.
I mean, it is long to me. I wouldn't want to.
Exactly. But you used that.
You said you was gonna kill yourself. You never asked how long it was gonna be.
Yeah, you just said you didn't even ask that first.
Yeah. Fuck how long it is gonna be. Because I'm gonna let I'm not finna.
2 years. No. That's.
I mean, if it was 2 minutes, if it was like a year. All right, no. Hey. If it was a year, I might can't go through it. But after that year mark, and I'm still in this bitch. Oh no, I'm gonna kill myself. Oh no. And they say it's bad to kill yourself in the Bible. They say you're gonna go to hell. Okay. Who's been to hell? Who's here?
It might be a hotel, right? It might be a 5-star hotel down there.
If you dead, how can somebody tell you that
okay, but that's okay. Let's get back to the thing.
Everything is concepts.
Right. Why are you gonna kill yourself? Why would you kill yourself if you went to prison? Because you don't want to do the slave labor?
Exactly. I don't want to do that. So it's like the easiest way to get out of this shit. Let me see what God is and all that.
Oh, you just think you just gonna escape?
Yeah, because I can't go see my son. I'm gonna be here for 10 years. But
you can see your son after 10 years.
That's not worth it.
It's not worth it you can see him for 30, 40, 50 years.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's like it's not.
You don't mean that. You don't mean that, my child.
No, fuck you.
I'm spitting all of them.
Yeah, exactly. Because you talking nonsense. I'm gonna let that shit go. If it's I'm 10 years and buy a societal
what is so horrible about being in prison for 10 years?
You tell me that, Mo. You tell Mo. Tell me what you gonna.
I'm asking you the question. Get out of my camera angle.
Fuck you and this camera angle.
No, my camera angle. This is my main camera angle.
You, bitch.
Jon cannot live with that mindset by himself. He needs somebody to shut it.
Yeah, see, that's what I think it is. You need fucking people to share this fucking crazy.
See that part of this podcast.
Spit in my drink, bitch.
I spit on your fucking fingers. But go ahead. Wait. Say it again.
I said that Jon cannot be alone with that mindset because he's gonna go crazy, and that's why he wouldn't be able to sit in jail by himself. And that's a wrap. 1 minute love.
Okay, well, that's
gotta take another break, everyone. We'll be back. Oh, we're back from our break, everyone. At the Mo, on the Mo Amon's podcast, Mo Amon podcast at the Paper Spider Studio.
The Wolf Guy. What makes you so adhere.
Well, you don't want to talk about what we was talking about before. That's why he's trying to change the subject.
We'll bring up the other subjects. Since you want to bring that up.
Listen, John, I wouldn't want you to kill yourself because I love you. All right.
Listen, I know you.
I
love
wouldn't
me.
let you kill yourself.
No.
I'll be fighting for you on the outside. I'll be like, fuck that. He didn't do that shit. So how you gonna kill yourself?
You already killed me, so bring that shit up.
What?
Like, what was you talking about?
What you talking about? We was talking about. I said, would you if you had to go to prison for something you did for 10 years? I can't wait till you hear this again. But yeah, all right. Well, if I didn't go, if you went to prison for 10 years for something you didn't do, what would you do?
And you said kill yourself.
I would kill myself.
Yeah. I didn't even say for how long, but okay.
You just said for how long because you said 10 years.
Right, but I'm saying before
that, before you knew how long, you still said.
Was like, okay, but past that, 10 years.
Yeah.
Past that, 10 years. Wait,
no.
You been had this?
I took off my jacket.
Okay, that's just ill. But okay, go ahead.
Reptile.
This is a fine time to
showcase.
Now you can buy on moreofmine.com. That's MoeAmon. You will see it on the screen. I've just started my clothing line. So it'll be clothing and merchandise. You can buy a teacup. You can buy a phone case. This is the current one. This is Rise, the Rise series.
Rise again.
It's a phoenix. A rise again. And more will be coming. I would have pretty awesome stuff as things unfold.
Have you ever felt like you failed at anything?
Yes, all the time. I feel like sometimes I wake up a lot of mornings. I feel like I fail at life. I feel like I fell at sleep. Think about that. Sleep.
Yeah.
I feel you wake up and you're like,
then I ain't sleep.
I'm a stupid motherfucker. I can't even sleep the right way. Like, why I didn't sleep on the left side?
What keeps you going?
Nowadays?
Got older, you come on. You structured.
Yeah. You know what keeps me going? It's the possibility that tomorrow can be better. And not even tomorrow, the next moment. Because I thought about it. I wake up, I literally thought about it. I say every day I wake up and I feel slightly different, whether it be good or bad. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, oh, fuck today. Or sometimes I'm so happy. I'm happy to be alive. Sometimes I'm like, I wake up, I'm like, oh, fuck this. I'd rather be dead. No, really. And I think about it. I'm like, look how crazy my brain is. Like, look how I can flip flop so easily. If I can go through life and I can have even every day, if I get a percentage better at not only controlling but just accepting that, I'm getting better. I'm going towards something. I feel like this life was given to me for me. I'm going towards something. Whether it could be just that. I could just die and disappear, dissipate, whatever. But on my daily, everyday thing, I'm going towards something. I don't know exactly what it is all the time. But the crazy thing is, I feel like I can make whatever that is. Just like this podcast.
I was just about to ask you that. I was just about to ask you what was the reason of us even like doing this. But it feels so natural too. And like how, with the social media stuff and everything, like why not output the crazy shit we talk about anyway.
Right.
And the thoughts you have with other people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's like we get that part of it, but like what is the end?
You gotta come to the point.
What is the ending point? Like what is when you stop? What is when you stop? Yes. Like when you satisfy. What is it when you satisfied in life? When you have enough money that you don't have to make a podcast? Yes. Yo, no, you very specifically. What? You know how people? Yeah, like how people. We do all this stuff to have some certain outcome, and what's the outcome you want? To where you
Hello, happy birthday.
SpaghettiOs. They like twins. What's going on here?
It's my first diamond, guys. Diamond.
So, where you wanna? I got a chair. I got all types of chairs in the other room. You can pull up.
But
okay, with extra questions?
What? All right, you know the angle you're going at with stuff like even making this podcast, but you still don't know what you ultimately doing. So it's like, what's the outcome when you satisfied?
Oh, there's no real satisfaction. There's no and I understand.
You're not satisfied on how you said that.
Right. I understand that me as a human, that there's a part of me that is truly never satisfied with anything. I've accepted that.
What's the human side?
The human side is this, whatever this genetic thing for me to constantly go and have to conquer things, have to go and find things. It's like this podcast was like opening a box. It was like I could see the outside of the box and say, oh, this is the podcast. But I can never understand what it really is until I open that box. So I have to open that box, and then you open the box, and I see this is inside the box. But then I'm gonna tell you something crazy. The experience is inside the box, but then I see, oh, it's another box.
Box.
Right. Now I have to open up another box, and there's gonna be another thing.
But that's still your interpretation.
Mundane, right? That's what my.
It's very mundane. Yeah.
It seemed mundane, but I know my brain as a person and as a human, and as me, personally, my own personal things. Mm-hmm. I know what I need to keep driving me forward to wherever that forward is.
This pleases you.
This pleases me. Yeah, I'm happy.
And that's really what matters.
Yeah, happiness. Now I know. Look, this is the thing. I feel like my ultimate thing is to be able to get to a point where I'm eventually happy with anything.
With anything.
Just being.
With your legs getting.
Just being.
With being. All right. Not your legs getting chopped off.
You see what I'm saying? Well, even if my legs get chopped off,
you gotta accept that.
See, acceptance. That's what I'm talking
Acceptance.
about. Eventually, I feel
so
like
you think acceptance is the way to go in society, regards to what country we live in, what if we living amongst aliens? Like, if you have acceptance, you're gonna be happy with yourself.
When I take, I told you about the cold showers thing. When I take cold showers, I notice that the thing that we don't realize is that we shiver because our brain can't accept the temperature. Mm. We're not even that cold. Mm. If you're used to 90
so used to being the warmth,
and you put 6 degrees on your body, that's not even freezing. Freezing is 32 degrees. So you put 60%, your body's going to start shivering. Your body say, "I'm not used to this. I can't accept this." So acceptance is the first thing. Is one of the main things. Just accepting is one of the biggest things.
Accepting. So you accept.
I accept the cold. Where I accept that it's cold, I don't even shiver.
You accept random people getting shot in the street, like shooting a baby in a stroller. You accept that?
I accept it holistically, but I don't accept it in my. Where I have to know the reasoning. Once I know the reasoning and the constructs of it, and then I can put my own personal opinion about what it is. Then I can go on that. But I can accept that it happened. You cannot not accept that it happened. That's
so you can accept that if that happened to your baby.
If that I would
at
have
some
to
point you would have to in order to move on and not kill yourself if you go to jail.
But you mean accept it? Like yeah, I would have to accept that. Yeah, yes.
So you believe you would accept that?
Yes.
If somebody shot your baby that you just in a stroller.
Welcome. Okay, go ahead. No, okay, I'm going. All right. I would have to accept it, yes. I would have to accept it. What else? What other terms?
At some point. It's not going to happen the next day.
So you wouldn't.
In that moment, I'm going, yes, I'm
What okay.
But Jon, if I could ask, what's your what's your reason behind the question? Like, is there anything that you can't accept?
No, the whole reason is like, you can accept anything, but what would you endure during that acceptance? Like, how What's your endurance?
That's the real question.
Yeah, like you just gonna.
I mean, there's a process
like how people react. All right, you punch me in the face, I punch you back. We just gonna accept that, or we gonna keep fighting?
The acceptance comes from the situation after it's over, but with what you go through and what we don't have a choice but to go through because we're here right now.
Well,
we're here right now, so
no,
we have to go.
We always have a choice.
Right. Listen, I feel like me personally, I do what I would do with whatever I feel truly in the moment, but I try to be as aware as I can be. It's okay to be angry.
Why you don't carry a gun? What if a nigga try to like, you know how people just have guns on, even women like to protect themselves.
Right. Okay.
And it's like, why they feel the need to have that?
What do you mean? Why do people feel like they have to have a gun to protect themselves? Because there are people with guns that want to do harm to you.
Right. So you being that same person, or you afraid to not have a gun?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, it depends on your disposition. Like I feel like if I go into the world, I'm gonna be comfortable with or without a gun. Because I accept whatever.
You comfortable with or without a gun?
With or without a gun, whether people have guns or not.
Okay.
In our current society. Anyway.
My nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So, because I'm going to whatever is.
That's how I feel too.
But because if I go into the world and something happened to me from not having a gun, then that's just what I have to accept. At the end of the day,
it's accept. So we just gotta
build walls.
So we have to accept everything that happened in this world.
No, to you.
To some extent.
Yeah, to some extent. I think if you want to take on the world, then that's your choice.
Right.
But
not taking on the world, do we have to accept everything that happens?
If the standard for you and your life.
Are you trying to say like, should I put my pressure on anything in this world? Is that what you're trying to get to? Like, once somebody do something, let's say somebody shoot like my baby inside of or whatever. Mm-hmm. Once that happened, what do I do afterwards? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Well, first, I'm gonna react in that moment, whatever makes sense in that moment, to try to take care of whatever going on, of course. After that moment, I mean, then I work to accepting that and finding peace inside that and understanding that I can get past that in any whatever form that may take. I know that's not going to end my life. That can change me as a person. Yes.
What's better? All right, you have a baby. Somebody, a random person, come up and shoot that baby. What's better? You going after that person, or you just accepting that? Damn, I didn't have no control over that because they picked the wrong baby. What's you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what's so crazy?
I don't know if there's a right answer to that. That's what you're trying to say.
There's no right answer to anything.
Right.
There's no right answer to anything.
We have imperfect solutions, and we have.
So it's all about.
We have imperfect situations, and we have imperfect solutions. So I mean, but listen, if that happened in that moment to me.
Yeah,
I might be enraged, and I might do something in that moment, and I might think about it afterwards. Right. But in that moment, I'm gonna be true to whatever I feel in that moment.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do that, and that's gonna be it. And whatever process I have to take to get over that, I'm gonna take that process.
Take that out.
But I understand that pain is part of life. You know what I mean? Pain, that's just what it is. Life has pain inside of it, but avoiding the pain doesn't completely I'm not trying to avoid pain. I'm not trying to avoid challenges. I'm not trying to avoid anything. That's like I take everything in life, good and bad and everything. It just does, it matters to me, but
what is life? Existence. What is life? That's why I said I'll just off myself. If I see like in my perspective, like things going bad in my life so much that I don't have no control of. Like meters just, if I make another baby, I'm just using that example, and meters just hit my baby and don't hit me. Like this picture of meteors Like some random shit, like just hitting your baby and you right next to it and it's not hitting you.
Okay. And
what?
That can be, but that's the thing. This is the level I go to. Like that could be like, why? If I'm gonna be so sad, why not sad about anybody else's baby?
You gotta care about everybody.
I care about everybody else's baby.
Do you care about everybody?
Yes.
You care about everybody
else.
But Jon Jon, you're contradicting yourself right now, bud.
I care about everybody else's baby.
We just had a conversation about how you did not care at all about anybody else.
No, I'm gonna go kill myself.
No, but before that break, we had a conversation about how you need to worry about you, and that was your foundation for the beginning of that. But for what he's saying now, and I think what we keep straying away from is just that acceptance is a process, and life would be much easier if acceptance was a part of other people's processes. A lot of people live through life trying to run away from things that they don't want to accept because it's hurtful and it's painful.
Mm-hmm.
But accepting the fact that it is hurtful and painful and that it may take longer to move through certain things, like your baby getting shot in a stroller. No, we're not. I mean, we're not going to accept that. If that happened on Monday, on Tuesday, I mean, no, we're not going to be acceptant of that. But at some point, if you live in acceptance and you live in the processes of wanting to move forward through hard times, maybe wanting to go to jail or being okay with going to jail and sitting in there and not ending it, I think that's what he's saying, that the acceptance and understanding that there could be a turnaround may make your life, for whatever it is, easier, and that other people could live the same way. Not if something happened to you, what if it could be somebody else? The multiplying that we do in our heads is what creates the dynamic of shutdown. And if you use acceptance as a way to move through life, then we don't have that
multiply a lot.
Yeah.
We create our own suffering inside our minds. We suffer them. We create our own, suffering. Like you literally can be in the worst situation and be happy. That's up to your
so it's
mind.
no such thing as suffering.
In this whole room, think about it, you looking at all these colors and everything everything. You're creating this in your mind.
Is this like, oh, this pleasant to me?
Or unpleasant, or middle, you might be in some neutral brown, you might be in the middle.
But it's still your interpretation.
It's your interpretation.
Everything
that's
is
blue
up.
Is a different blue to me than it
is to you.
We can say that's blue, but to you, like I'm gonna tell you for instance, blue has been my favorite color for most of my life, but I had a point in my life up until I couldn't accept that until I was like in my 20s.
That's crazy.
So blue was an awful color to me all the way into my
But
20s.
don't you feel crazy like
that
I ain't even like accept blue until I was 20 years old.
And it was always
fucking color. Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So we create this whole spectrum. Like this picture right here, some people tell me this picture looks demonic. To me, I don't think it looks demonic. I like it.
What about that one?
I love that picture. I love all these pictures. You know what I'm saying? So
the people literally.
Yes.
Wow. So it's really up to
your discretion.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Once you know you can choose.
Life is what you make it. So we are made in God's image.
Creators.
We create everything in our life.
Everything. It's perspectives, mindsets, everything.
And that's
even when you get an emotion, a problem, you create your own problem.
Now,
when you that idea of a baby hitting whatever like that, you create a problem out of that.
Now, is that a certain difference? Is that a certain difference when people, through their own interpretation, they feel like that's a problem to them, but not telling nobody that's a problem? I don't know how the way I say it. It's like I can say like, I don't like blue walls.
Okay.
I hate blue walls. I hate those fucking blue walls. That's the fucking devil. But I'm not telling people like that's.
Are you saying like telling, like what you saying? Like you saying telling people your truth in a sense? Like what are you saying?
No, I might not like blue walls, but I'm not telling people they should not like blue walls. You see how people are?
Oh, you're trying to say that we shouldn't enforce what we like or don't like on other people.
Right. We should just exude how we feel.
And if we do that truly for ourselves, that's when it gets weird because people don't like other types of energy imposing on them.
Do you think
that's weird?
And but that's what would you rather accept? A person saying they don't like them blue walls, they're the devil, instead of saying, oh, you the devil because you like those blue walls.
I accept either one, really. I mean, words can be one thing, but as long as you're not imposing some type of constant energy on me, then I mean,
Yeah, so you'll actually be cool being around a person that think that way.
I would push
exactly.
I see what you're saying. I would.
Exactly.
I have the choice to be around.
I know your mind is broader.
Yeah, I have a choice to be around a person or not. I'm gonna not be around you if you're telling me that.
Let's go to the Bible.
I'm just no. That doesn't mean that I'm completely. I have friends that disagree with a bunch of shit I say, whatever like that. You can be that person, but if you just constantly trying to shoot it into my face, then I'm like,
that's this. And you're not over. All right, so he's not on the same. All right, perfect.
You said about the Bible.
Do you think? No, I'm not going. I'm not. I'm not gonna go that way yet. Do you think they got people that try to impose their own interpretation on other people?
Yes. Yes,
and that's the only gripe I have with people. Mm-hmm. That's trying to force you to feel how they feel. Just show me how you feel. And I can figure that out for myself. But you can't make nobody feel the way you want to feel.
True.
So, you ever dealt with somebody that actually like, you should feel this way?
Yes, a lot of times. And,
okay.
I mean, and yeah, that affected me throughout a lot of my life. That, me being, I guess, like an introverted type person, and also empathic, if you want to call it that. I feel everything that people, energies that they.
You reserve, but still open to how other people feel.
Exactly. Even things people don't even say, like you can feel the energies imposing itself.
No, I can feel.
You know what I'm saying?
Energies a lot, right. But it's still not as much as I want to.
Right.
Yeah.
So in that, I had to learn to get to a point where I can both be vulnerable with people, but still be accepting, because that's acceptance. Because I want to hear what you saying. Right. I'm not completely solidified in what I believe in completely.
But are you solidified right now?
No, I'm not considered.
How old are you, Mo?
I mean, that's up to the.
How old are you, Mo?
In what years? University.
How old are you, Mo?
I'm 28.
28. Do you feel confident in your beliefs?
In my beliefs, I do not.
And that's the realest shock ever here. And that's why you my nigga.
I don't feel confident in much of anything. But I'm confident that I'm not confident. I'm confident in that. I'm confident in that.
Trust me, that's how I work. That's how I work.
Right.
That's how I work.
I'm
confident in the fact that I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Right. I'm confident that at least there's a continuation of energy.
Mo, 5 minutes.
We're 5 minutes away to our break.
Yeah. Wow. So I mean, I got acute to you, and people got perspective on, somewhat of the mind of Mo, some certain facets. You got other parts, vice versa with everybody else. I don't know where to go from here.
Okay, how have your 2021 been? Are you looking forward to anything?
Yes. I'm looking forward to a lot of materialistic stuff.
Oh, like use like cameras and what I'm saying cameras because of me. Computers.
I'm saying cameras because of me. That boy exposed all his fucking
think about
pockets.
Cameras and shit.
No, I just want a gaming computer and I want an Oculus Quest so I can just.
You want to go into the virtual world?
No, I'm already in the virtual world.
Ooh, simulation. You think we're in a simulation right now?
It's possible.
It's possible. How possible?
No, that's possible because
percentage-wise.
Let's go back to our nigga Isaac.
Shout out to Isaac.
Shout out to Isaac.
He practiced to this. I know he.
Yeah, he practiced making games. Okay. All right. You got physics in law in nature. Physics. When there's certain ones and zeros, they wouldn't be able to make games without knowing the reality of life and not studying life. So you just simulating life when you make these games.
Mm-hmm. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
So, when the feather drop at the watermelon, they drop at the same fucking...
Right, gravity.
Exactly. But it's mind-boggling.
Right.
So, the more and more games, technical games get, all we are assimilating the earth.
Right.
And tweaking certain parts to make it entertaining.
Right. Colors and...
I can jump over this roof or whatever. But the best way, Grand Theft Auto makes so much still. Grand Theft Auto came out in 2013. Mm-hmm. That's still the second number one game that was sold.
So, right. Okay, we're going to go into our break.
Yeah.
Be back on More Minds Podcast. All right. We are back from our break. And we were talking about simulations.
What he said, we in a simulation, we in the Matrix, but yeah. Somewhat, other people theories.
If people don't, basically the idea of simulation, for people that don't know, is that the fact that right now we're possibly, so the idea is that we have already got to a point in human development where in the past, we're trying to say to some extent, where we are now, some other people have already made it to a point where they can create real worlds inside of a simulation or like a computer, whatever you want to call that. And we're inside of that simulation.
And we're just realizing that.
And we're just realizing, or we're just fathoming it or talking about it or whatever it may be, which is completely possible. The only objection, one of the biggest objections to that is just the fact that to create this much data, like imagine how much data you will have to be created for you just to be a sentient person.
This was like a terabyte a second. Like
some dramatic amount.
Like how
which
much
is ridiculous.
Like how much we doing this recording, we like making like what, a gigabyte every 5 minutes or some shit, whatever. A terabyte a second that's not too far off.
Yeah, it's still a lot, but it's not even that much.
We are processing that power right now in the regular console, the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
With the SSD, solid state hard drive, we're processing 10 gigabytes of data a second.
Right, so
do you know how profound that is? Nobody can fathom how much data that is. Like the game Ratchet and Clank, we can bring it up, whatever. You go through different wormholes or whatever, but you wasn't able to develop a game at that stature because we didn't have that type of utility.
Or you didn't have something to support it, basically.
Yeah, like we wasn't able to do that. So
okay, let's go
spiritually.
Where are you right now, Jon Jon? No laughs from the audience, please.
Throw baby. Let me stop. Spiritually,
whatever that means to you, I don't know what that means.
Yeah, no. That's fine. Spiritually, I'm way past all this.
Wait, way past what?
Way past all this religious stuff.
Wait. Where I didn't ask that, I said, where are you spiritually?
I gotta lead up to that. So I'm way past this religious stuff, and I don't believe in nobody that say they part of some type of religion.
Do you think that do you have a religion right now?
No, fuck no.
Okay, wait. Okay, let's stop since we're going there. When you wake up in the morning, what do you do? First thing in the morning. Just you think, okay.
I think I'll be grateful to wake up and be thankful for whatever have me to keep going, like to be a part of this shit, like existing.
What do you? Okay, you wake up and you're in the bed. You think. What do you do after you think? Physically, what do you do? I
don't do nothing. I look on YouTube.
Or you get on YouTube. That's the first thing.
I jerk off too.
Okay, well, I'm saying like you can say most days. What are the first thing you do?
I just be like, oh.
Physically, like when you get out your bed, what the first thing you do when you get out your bed?
First thing I do when I get out of my bed.
I don't know. Most time I do yoga. I might take a shit sometimes.
Yeah, no, I like when that occurs, I have to react to that. But
no, I mean, what do you do? I'm saying.
I don't. I just.
You don't do anything?
No.
You don't do anything when you get out the bed?
I don't get out the bed.
You never get out the bed?
No.
How did you get here?
How do you get here?
He brought his bed with him. Boom.
He's in his bed right now, ladies and gentlemen.
I get what y'all saying.
I'm asking you a question. What do you like? What do you do? What do you do in your daily thing? What do you do?
No, it's not a daily thing.
No, what do you do in general? What do you do today? What did you do?
I woke up and was like, make sure the kid's okay, and
did you brush your teeth at least?
No, I didn't brush my teeth today.
Oh, did you take a shower?
Yeah,
maybe not. I mean,
no, I took a shower today.
Okay, took a shower today. Okay.
Yeah, luckily.
All right. Did you look at your phone?
I always look at my phone.
You always look at
I always look at my phone.
Did you have a drink?
Yeah, I always have a drink.
Did you eat? At home specifically, not here. I know. I think you say you.
I didn't eat just like until I got here.
Okay, so this is what I believe to some extent. I believe that everyone has a religion.
Of course.
So you're saying are you saying that you're beyond even what you do on a daily basis?
Yeah, of course.
Even though you have to do it.
Because
you can't be beyond it if you're doing it. At least I don't. You maybe technically you can. You kind of can be. So are you saying that you're doing things without? What is spirituality? A personal exploration. Spirituality involves a recognition of a feeling or sense or belief that there is something greater than myself, something more to being human than sensory experience, and the greater whole of which we are a part is cosmic or divine in nature.
I really just wanted to
I fuck with that
because I kind of think Jon needs an explanation behind what you're asking. He gonna say no to everything.
Yeah.
Up until he.
I need a concrete.
He needs that. He needs
anchor to.
He needed that.
Yeah.
He wasn't going.
Right. That's spirituality.
That was different. Now
I mean, do you consider that spirituality?
Right. I just wanted to. I guess I want you to see that you have a religion. You say you're beyond religion. You have a religion.
Do your own.
Do my own
outlook.
Right. If we talk about the definition of just a certain thing,
it's no definition.
That's a definition to religion.
It's no definition to anything.
I mean, to the word. I'm talking about the word religion.
It's
the word religion.
It's all
has
what
a definition.
Other people how they look at it, and that's what
that's
creates
the definition. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. The definition of religion.
So it's no definition to it.
No, to the word religion, yes. There's a definition to the word religion.
How is there a definition to it when other people have the
belief in worship of a superhuman controlling power, especially a personal god or gods?
You agree with that?
Yeah.
No, but look, Jon.
No, I still you still have a religion.
He asked you, do you believe in a religion? It doesn't have to be a one. Yeah. He said he believes that everyone has.
No, I don't.
Right. You say you were beyond religion. I'm just saying that. All I'm saying is that you have a religion.
Yeah.
And you have a religion. You agree with that? You just kind of.
No, I
say
don't.
You're beyond.
I don't have a.
You don't have a religion.
Yeah.
You saying you don't have the
like are you
Christian or so like?
Mo, are you Christian?
No, I'm not Christian.
You're not Christian.
No.
Why?
Because I'm not Christian. I'm not Christian.
So what are you then?
I'm me. I'm Mo.
What is that?
What is me?
Exactly. Thank you.
Me is me, Mo. I don't
exactly.
But I know I have a religion. I wake up.
So what is your religion then?
My religion is I wake up in the morning. Sometimes I brush my teeth.
Sometimes
I might have a drink. Exactly. So you have a religion.
That's not my religion.
You follow the religion I follow.
No, I don't.
Read this last one because that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
A pursuit of interest.
Or interest to which someone ascribes supreme importance.
Basically, your day-to-day.
Your personal interest is what makes it significant to make you. This is spirituality. How you feel.
All I'm saying is that anything you do is technically a religion in a sense. If you do it,
I understand.
So you have a religion. So you're not really. I
don't have a religion.
But you do.
I don't go by sometimes. That.
Okay, you just saying that the word religion even is meaningless to you, even though you say you're beyond. Yes. You're using the words to describe to tell me that you.
Yes.
Like you're using the words, but at the same time, you saying even the words don't really mean anything to you.
Yes. You study etymology, you understand that words are derived from certain facets of people that grew up to use words to communicate.
Right.
Words.
We create sounds and we make up our own definition.
That's a way of communication. It's a utility. People don't think that far. They just think they just using words. Words are spells. Right. You have to spell a word.
Right.
But you never think about the fact that the word spell, meaning you cast the spell on somebody and then at the same time.
Do it. So where are you spiritually?
Where am I spiritually? I'm nowhere. I'm nowhere spiritually. I'm still trying to figure it out, Mo. Where are you?
Everywhere.
All right, you're omnipresent. you omnimo. You're not more Amon, you omnimo. Prefix omni, if you want to go, if you want to be PC, omni means everywhere. So
okay. So
yeah.
Let's take, for example, I like bringing things back to you. What our timing look like?
16.
So we like halfway.
Don't worry about the timing.
When don't worry about the timing. Let's say when you have like you may have more kids. I think you're gonna have more kids.
When I have more kids. A kid.
I know you have a kid.
Yeah.
Eventually, your kids are probably, let's say you have 2 more kids in the future. Eventually, they're going to have they're probably going to have different outlooks on spirituality and life from each other.
Of course, yeah. This is like, it goes back into when my mom had different kids. Mm-hmm. We have different outlooks on our religion or spirituality. Mm-hmm. He don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because he's he got caught up in that.
Yeah, as the aspect of it, right?
But at this certain point in time,
do you still love your siblings even though they have different outlooks?
Of course, I love everybody. That's the whole reason of the world. Like, is you gotta accept, like what you said, and that's why I asked y'all earlier. I have to accept the fact that y'all have different outlooks. Mm-hmm. But it's like, damn, do you accept a person killing somebody else because they was wrong for, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I accept people to a certain extent.
So not like just to
a point.
A point.
Yeah.
So what I believe, I definitely believe. So my idea is that you can only see people like as far as you see yourself.
Hmm.
So
Because we are a reflection of
reflections of other people. So like when you look at people, if you see like only a level of hate, or where it be any type of negative thing,
everybody hates you.
You're gonna think everything hate, because that's the extent you see in yourself. So everything ultimately just brings us back to ourselves, like love, hate, with everything in between. So if you constantly find yourself to a point where it's like every time I meet somebody, it's always to this certain thing. Why I always see a certain thing is because that's how far we have adventured inside of our own psyche. That's I've noticed that in myself. I've had years of negativity towards people. I just did my best to try to hide it. I think that's what a lot of people know. They just do their best, and that's what we can go as far as like this fucking crazy shit that happened at the Capitol, stuff like that. Like, and just throughout this whole 2020, 2021, and whatever like that, people are just exposing what has been their life forever. You know what I'm saying?
I love it. Like, I know it's not comfortable for what's going on right now. Like, just how you say, storm the Capitol or whatever. And, people took that in their own light, and some people didn't. But niggas died in that shit. Like, 5 people died storming the Capitol.
Okay.
What was the point they was trying to make that either Trump was right or
it's serious. Any type of that is serious.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it's not. It's not serious. That shit not serious to me. I'm gonna go run in here and bust in the doors open to go into the Capitol building. All right, you got shot. I mean, I'm not even talking about that, but it's just like, what was your point of doing that? Instead of doing something way more constructive towards other people and just speaking your mind. I'm gonna go.
Right.
And physically,
like political things can quickly become like a religion to people. That's why I find.
That's why I believe all religion is political. That's why I don't.
All religion is political.
Yes.
To some, things. Yeah. It
No, it's all a debate. It's all. The God, like, I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you think God is. I don't give a fuck if you read the Bible. And to some people, they would be like, "Oh, you're the devil."
Wait. So, but it's the thing. Like, I haven't read the full Bible, but I want to one day say that I maybe
and make that real decision for yourself.
Most of all, I want to read different religions. Like, I study into different religions, like, read about the Gita and all that type of stuff like that. I don't really see, like, it's parts.
How can a nigga go to hell because you didn't read the Bible, but you grew up in Japan when the dragon came down and impregnated a woman? It's the same concept. All you gotta do is just treat people right. Don't. Everybody want to put titles on everything, to make stuff work for themselves.
But that's the thing too.
Like, you Democrat or you Republican.
But just like there's a story involved in everything, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't fault people for believing in religion. I don't fault people from reading the Bible. You can't really. It's like it's hard to fault people for that. But once people start pushing their
agendas on you,
that's when it gets a little weird.
A lot of Christians did that.
Crazy thing. This is a crazy thing.
Go ahead.
It's like in a lot of these books and Bibles and whatever. It's like at some point it tells you supposed to push this energy, and it's almost like we as humans, the only way we can prove that we believe so much in something is that we have to tell you about it. We have to keep putting it, because you got to believe us, because it's infectious.
You know why money? You know how money matters?
The ideas are infections.
You know why? That's why money has value, because we believe in it.
Right.
Do you know that, right?
I do know that. Yeah.
Like,
it's
the
paper.
fact that we believe in money,
by gold and all that type of stuff.
But you know how people can not have no money and still progress in life, or vice versa, whatever. Okay. So they got different religions. What I did, I try my best. I could be wrong. Y'all can quote me on this because I'm definitely could be wrong. They have a bunch of different religions. They all speak. Some of them speak about the same shit, just in their own context because they're in a different part of the world at that time. Like I don't. For a person to tell me that I'm black, I might be more. I'm a spirit. I'm a human being. You gonna believe that you're black? You gonna believe that you're white? You gonna, you know what I'm saying? And
but
that's
in the physical form. I'm saying, in the physical form.
You want to go by that?
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that's one of the. That's
how they get you.
Forms. That's one of the forms. What you saying?
No, that's how they get you.
Wait, I'm not. I feel like I'm black. I mean, I'm black.
What makes you black?
My skin color, my heritage, my culture. I know it's in a sense it's a word
that helps you to distinguish yourself from other people.
Exactly, and I understand that.
But does it matter?
But when I go on,
Yes.
it matters in this world. I understand that that's acceptance. I can accept something. This is a thing I say. Two things can be true at the same time. I can be both a spirit and be black at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So
no, you can't.
Yes, you can. Two things can be true at the same time.
That's because if you was black, could have been white. Like
no, but I'm not.
You no, but you get what I'm saying. This the word.
I could have been, but I'm not.
No, you can still be considered black, but they can call it white. So you're white.
Well,
but it's considered black. You get what I'm saying?
Right. That's his words.
But
but this is the thing. When you like this is what I understand. Like if we say life is a game, life is a game constructed of many games. So if we want to play this game about words and stuff like that, and we're gonna say, "Oh, you black and I'm white, you black and white," I'll play the game with you. I'm black, you're black, white, whatever. I'm gonna play the game with you. Now, but when it comes to me going to my own house and living in my own bed, I don't even be thinking about I'm black. I'd be like,
But don't play both roles.
No, because two truths can be true at the same time. So I do play. Both roles.
No,
but I do that because
the truth is the ultimate truth. The truth is not for it to be true. It's not it can be this and that. No, it's only one thing.
Ultimately, yes, it's only one thing.
When you come together and make a baby that's from a man and a female, you can't make that shit.
Well, it's from
a two. You know what I'm saying?
And feminine energy, but yes,
exactly the yin and the yang. You can't know what's good.
But you can say male and female, but you can't say black and white.
I had to think about that. You're right. You got a point there because it's like, I can say male and female, but you can't say black and white.
Words.
Exactly.
But you're specifying.
So we can't say male and female.
Maybe you can't, but someone else can because that's
what I'm saying. But you playing the game with me by saying male and female,
right?
You entered in my game.
But I have the right to believe that and accept you for you not believing that.
Right.
But I will accept you for whatever you believe in because guess what? You still another person that believe in different shit that I don't believe in.
This is why I really want to what's the time? So this is what I really want to get at with you. Like I really want to understand when you go through life. I feel like you as my friend, you have a big effect on us, like more than you know that. You know that. You done told me, so you affected me in different ways. But to some extent, saying that you're not gonna play the game of whatever being black or white or person, human, whatever. Yes,
I'm not.
True. And it can be true. But you are. That's the thing. You are playing the game
inadvertently.
You're playing the game inadvertently. But you're trying. But you feel like you have control because you're only choosing certain games to play or not games.
I never say I feel like I have control. I never feel like I don't have control on nothing that goes on.
How you had? But think about
what you
had
mean?
A child.
It's just my choice. I have a child.
So you don't have no control, but you have a choice.
Yes, but that don't mean I have control of what's going on.
But you have a choice?
No, I have what I believe in, and I made a child.
So you have a belief.
Motherfucker. Yes, I do.
So you believe in something.
Yeah. You got me on that one. So that, yes, I do have a belief. And I believe that you can't put a title on the person you are. You can use that as a fucking stereotype. I can stereotype everybody instead of being black, white, or whatever. But at the end of the day, you are just what somebody told you. Somebody told you was black.
You're right. You completely. But only reason I accept
you
that
accept
because
it.
I accept it because I'm willing to play the game of these certain the word game with people.
Right.
And
so I'm not willing.
And I am willing.
You know
to
what words are, huh?
Spells and
magic. Go ahead.
That's right. I understand that, but I want you to know that you are playing the game always. But I feel like if you
I'm trying to make sure I'm not.
I want you to understand, right? I want you to understand that this is a thing in life, just like with acceptance, you have to be willing to play the game. And when you're willing to play the game, the rules change. It looks different to you once you're willing to play it. But as long as you're not willing to play the game, it's always gonna feel like something is against you.
So you speaking for the game that's going on right now.
Yeah.
So you speaking for it.
You
just telling me that's
like we're in the Matrix.
Yeah.
I'm Morpheus.
Like you speaking for that.
Red pill, blue pill.
No, Mo.
You can't say no, Jon Jon. He never said no to you.
I mean,
that's my choice.
He can say no. He can say no.
It's not wrong or right. Nothing you guys.
But do you want to be wrong or right?
You can be.
Like that's a lot of problems with everybody. They want to be right or whatever.
I'm not saying it's wrong, completely wrong or right. I'm just saying
your interpretation.
Look,
acceptance.
Acceptance. There are things that you want to accept some things, you want to accept not things. Either
I'm not
completely accept or don't accept at all.
Some shit I'm not going to accept.
I want you to understand you choose. You try to put on.
You think I don't know that
You're
I'm choosing to not accept certain shit? I'm not accepting certain shit.
Just certain things. So you have a specifics on which you want to say.
Which everybody does. Everybody accept what they
just like
choose.
The black and white, just like the male and female. It's in the acceptance. But I'm saying either in life, I feel like it's accept or not accept.
You want to accept?
I accept everything.
You accept everything.
Everything.
That's the journey you're on. You're on the journey to accepting everything.
Wait, how many? 2 minutes? Okay, everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in to Mo Amon's podcast with Jon Jon. One of my best friends in the fucking world. One of the coolest fucking people I know. Jon Jon actually inspires me in life. One of the only people, there's very few people that inspire me in this life. Jon Jon. You.
Look, we're gonna have this conversation again.
Yeah, this is not gonna be the first podcast.
But my nigga Mo, I know he acknowledged me just now, and he made all this stuff happen. Don't get it twisted. This dude is very brilliant. So y'all come check him out. Get some of his merch. Come get some tattoos.
Whatever.
Jakes, you owe me a fucking.
Yeah. I owe you an acceptance letter.
Nah, this is your acceptance letter. I love it. One more minute left, and just More Amon podcast. Y'all subscribe, and when we start the Patreon, y'all subscribe. We're gonna have y'all
everything
laced up.
Thank y'all for everybody who watched this or will watch this. Thank you for tuning in. And I will see y'all next time on the More Amon podcast.
More Amon, nigga. Hey! That's how you eat pussy on the mic.
Oh, picture. wait. Just do this.
I don't know what to do.
It's just I'm gonna take the snapshot from it.
No, we just I gotta make sure this shit prominent.
Okay.
Woo. That was intense. we was getting there. You know how it goes. My guy.